be a restock. I don't know how to get that off. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye. Good morning, YouTube.
Oh. We're on?
I think. And we're the right direction. Yes.
Hi, YouTube.
Good morning, YouTube.
If you come on the air, we hope that you will say hi to us so that we know that you're watching. We're doing shenanigans this morning.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a lot of shenanigans because I have menopause brain right now. Or no coffee. Or I've had a stroke. Of course, that's probably not something to joke about.
No. I'm going with, in order of likelihood, good morning, Kayla.
It's my age. Apparently I'm old.
Coffee first
Kayla.
is probably the best
Coffee.
guess. And then menopause for sure. I definitely am in the throes of that.
You know how many Yetis and what are these things called?
Stanleys.
Stanleys I have with me today. I have 2 of these. I have a thermos and I have 2 Stanleys. So that's 5. I have 5 cups with me today.
Do they all have something different in them?
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen the meme, right, on Insta or the reel on Instagram?
I don't know how. What?
Oh gosh, I'll have to find one for you. Of the husbands that are like, they can't put anything in the car because the wife has her iced coffee and her hot coffee and her water and her sparkling water and her tea and her
That's
soda.
definitely me this morning.
I think that's
Yeah.
So when you're at this point in life, right, your body starts drying out apparently, and it's good to stay hydrated. Like, you know, your skin gets dry, your hair gets dry, your lips get dry.
Everything gets dry. Everything starts falling out and changing color. Seriously. It does. Falling down. You haven't experienced that yet?
I mean,
well, bless your heart. You're a lucky girl.
So, oh my God.
Have you experienced that, y'all?
There's only one.
Lucky.
It might be Kayla, and she's so young.
There might be people watching
Guess what,
the replay.
Kayla? It's coming. It's coming for you.
Enjoy your youth while you have it.
Right? My friend Linda that I used to teach with, she used to say, start lotioning up now because everything dries out. And
Speaking
I was
of,
30.
I left my lotion at home.
And I don't know where mine is. I mean, I know where it is. It's in my notions pouch, but I don't know where my notions pouch is.
We're so dry, we're going to be cracking today. Don't you hate that? I actually made my own lotion.
What? Are you serious?
So on Pinterest, there's this recipe, and it uses Johnson & Johnson's baby pink bottle, 12 ounces of that, because that has no parabens, no additives to it. So it's like an all-natural lotion. And then you put vitamin E in it,
okay,
which is another cream. It's not like an oil. I thought it was going to be an oil. And then Vaseline. And you mix them together, and then I literally had to pull out my blender and whip it all together because it's so
you made
thick.
like a body butter.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly, a body butter.
That's awesome.
That's healthy. I think it's going to help.
What kind of vitamin E did you use? Did you buy it in the capsules? Like the little vitamin E
No,
capsules?
you can buy it like in a round 4-ounce
tub.
Cool. 2, and I bought them on Amazon. Has anybody else noticed that Amazon, like clothes and things, have gotten kind of off? They used to be really nice, and now it's like looking at shirts and dresses. Like I've been putting in like cotton blends and linen baggy breeches because that's what we want, are baggy breeches, and everything is like polyester. And you really have to read the description of the fabric. And it's expensive, like $39 for a pair of polyester pants.
No, negative. I think what we did at Old Navy was good.
I really like Old Navy. They are on it.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Hey, Elizabeth. It is gross. What is gross?
Polyester.
Polyester is hot.
It's hot.
We don't need anything making us hot.
Did we turn the air back on?
I don't remember.
Okay. Please remind me because I will be dying.
We'll be stripping by the end of the show.
My hair was straight this morning. And then
it's still straight.
Ish. It's straight-ish.
You telling everybody about your haircut that you're getting?
Getting a haircut tomorrow. It'll be a surprise.
Is that what we get to have for episode 21?
Mm-hmm.
We get to talk about your new haircut.
And hopefully this mystery project will be done, and I can actually show it. Yay!
Yes.
Because your local yard store day will be over.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, that'll be our first day back in the shop. because it'll be closed
You're
Tuesday.
closed on Tuesday. I know. You gonna be sleeping all day on Tuesday?
Who knows?
My Old Navy jeans are going strong 3 years in.
Yes,
So
for the
great.
Old Navy.
Mhm.
Yes, for the Old Navy. All those pants that we bought that day
Mhm.
are still in the bag because I haven't had a washing machine. But I have a washing machine now. So
Oh, it got fixed?
no, it got replaced, girl.
Oh, good.
Dead as a
Finally.
doornail.
Well, that took like a month, didn't it?
Mhm.
I know you're glad to have that up and running.
I am. I've never been so happy to do laundry. So stupid. But I was like, towels, yay! Brian was like, what's the deal with the towels? I was like, we have none. In the kitchen. Good morning, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
Look, Barbara.
Yes, Barbara. I want to make
11:27.
the exact same that
The
Barbara
combo?
did. Seriously, because I have both of these.
Oh, you do?
at
Okay,
home.
good. Because I was about to say that's the last one of
And
that
I have the
color.
pattern. So I can't wait. It's gorgeous, Barbara. You did a wonderful
You know
job.
what I'm going to do, and we'll talk about this on Instagram too. I'm going to take that pattern and I'm going to do the local yarn store day colorway that I did.
I haven't even
and the
seen
mohair.
it. When do you show me? When do I get to see that?
Isn't it though? You get to
What
see
did
it.
I missed it. What
She
did
said
it say?
the shawl is beautiful. I
It's
said it
gorgeous.
is. She did a great job, and it's so soft.
So nobody's going to see the LYS color day until Saturday.
Mhm.
Because there's no live stream beforehand.
Correct.
Are we going to go live before LYS just to kind of
Oh,
show
we
everybody
could.
things?
That's a good idea because
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that's coming. Well, it's here, but it isn't getting put out until Saturday morning.
And I know we're going to be going live Saturday evening. For the drawing.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to... Is it
Yeah,
time for Instagram?
It is. 11:28.
I got a notification that the Yarn Winder is live on YouTube.
Duh.
We're about to be live on
Duh.
Instagram. Live?
It's Wednesday.
turn the
Wednesday
camera.
and Winder.
I hope that this is... We're going to have to get the camera. Oh, no, it's going to fall
Oh,
off.
jeez. Not again.
We are live at the Yarn Winder. Are we on camera? We are live on Instagram
Let's just get over a little. Scoot this
and
over.
YouTube. It is episode 20. I don't have my name tag on.
Mine's buried under the shawl.
Maybe
So
we have to sit close together, get nice and comfortable. Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Jane. I am so excited to see you. She's coming in town. Good morning, Casey.
She is.
Yes.
Is it the end of this week? She'll be here? Be here before we know it.
I feel
Can't
like
wait to
it's
meet her.
April 30th is what Lori told me. So next week.
We get
She'll
to
be
knit
here
with
for
her
knit night. Yep.
in person.
Next week. Yeah.
Well, safe travels.
Yes, Jane. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, our favorite day of the week.
Wednesday in Winder. Yes, see you in 1 week.
So excited.
So we can be found on YouTube and on Instagram. We have a .com as well as a Facebook account, all under the name The Yarn Winder. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can
Good
sign
morning,
up
Kyle.
for
Good morning,
the
Matt.
newsletter online on the yarnwinder.com as well as here in the shop. And that's how you can stay up to date. And you just sent out a new newsletter that had some really pretty patterns and yarn
Oh,
recommendations.
yeah. So let's chat about that. So I was doing an all-in-one newsletter and then got some encouragement from another yarn shop owner that she does one a week and she breaks it up and she follows the same pattern every month. So week 1 is this and week 2 is this and week 3 is this. So I'm doing the same thing just to see how it goes. And I've already gotten some feedback that the one I sent yesterday was really good. So that's fun. So look for that.
It was fun
It'll
to
be
read.
every Tuesday will be a newsletter. And then like the last Tuesday of the month will be kind of like the wrap up for the month and what's coming in the following month. It's kind of the plan. So next Tuesdays will be the big one.
Oh, we're looking forward to that. I enjoyed reading your newsletters. Hey,
Thank
Matt.
you. Good morning,
hey, Kyle.
Matt. Good morning, Hadia.
Hadia. Hey,
morning.
Hadia. So it is Wednesday in Winder.
Episode 20. Did we say that
Episode
already?
20, we did, but
Sorry.
that's okay. And my name is Julia.
And I'm Sandra.
We are here at the Yarn Winder in Winder, Georgia. And this Saturday, we have the LYS Day from 10 to 6 o'clock. And
Yep.
you'll have to come into the shop to see all of the fun things that we're not putting out on the shelf until LYS Day. So.
Saturday. But Julia just had a great, good morning, Bethany. Julia had a great suggestion that we go live right before we open on Saturday morning and kind of show what's dropping Saturday. So the Lemonwood Minders that are here, the local colorways that are here, the Emma's colorway kit that is here, t-shirts that will be here, just all the fun things. The enamel pins will be here. So we have some things Saturday.
And then patterns. Right? They get, I guess, released.
Yes. Barocco has already sent their pattern. So if you buy yarn at the shop, you'll get a free pattern from Barocco Crochet and Knit. And there will be others that will drop before then, hopefully.
Yep. So we will be closed Tuesday after the LYS Saturday. And so that is April the 29th, because we'll be tired from a busy weekend.
Yes.
And also Saturday, there will not be an annual make along, crochet along, or knit along, but those will resume again the following Saturday, but not this Saturday.
Is that the first Saturday in May? I guess so.
We get to announce what the next, we didn't write that down.
Shadoodle. I know. Hey, we could do that on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Good idea. So we'll announce, I don't even know if is it a crochet along or knit along.
It would have to be because we're flip-flopping. Or did we say that we were going to start stretching them out a little bit to give people, maybe this one we stretch out?
We talked about it as being a possibility.
So let's do that because I think the next month is the bag. The bags.
Oh, the dumpling bag and the Mazu bag for crochet.
And those are both.
Yes,
so
I can't wait
good.
to use that.
So let's just stretch out the lemonade sweater and socks a little bit long.
Sparkly things. Oh, okay. We can do that for sure.
Yeah, good.
And we will go live Saturday after the we close for business because we will be announcing the winners of all of the 7 prizes that we have.
Yes.
So all of the month of April, every $25 that you spend, you will get 1 ticket. So that means 2 tickets for $50, 3 tickets for $75, and so on and so on. And then you can put those tickets in any of the bags that you would like to win. And there have been a lot of 7 prizes donated from Knitting Fever.
Yes.
Yarn and
full of yarn.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And we do have a reel posted in our stories. Not stories, I said that last time too. On our grid. Where Sandra is showing what the actual prize bags are.
Yep.
So
it's there.
Yeah. But Saturday evening we'll be announcing those winners. And Sandra, what are you wearing today?
Well, our sweet friend Barbara, Spinning Barbara, knit this shawl. It's called the Cozy Walk Shawl by Isabel Kramer, which we have talked about Isabel Kramer's patterns before. We love her.
She's awesome.
And Barbara knit it out of TLC's colorway Pixie Dust and Barocco Aerial Mohair. She held them double, and it is so
Do we get to stretch it out across the
Yes.
This is so pretty.
Oh my goodness.
I want to do this exactly the way Barbara did it.
And you said you already got the colors.
I have the colors and I have the pattern, so that's just gorgeous.
Local Craftery will have a colorway for local yarn store day on Saturday, but I also dyed that same color in the mohair. So I'm gonna hold that double and make this out of that colorway.
Ooh.
So Barbara, thank you for letting me borrow this glorious shawl today. It is so soft and so squishy, and she did a fantastic job.
Sure did.
And she's allowing me to keep it as a shop sample for a little bit.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Yeah, Cozy Walk by Isabel Kramer. What are you wearing today?
Well, Sandra, I am wearing my very first sweater.
Yeah, you are. And I remember it.
Because I took a class. I took a sweater class with Sandra. This was, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, you helped me do my very first sweater. This is the Ranunculous by Midori Hirose. And this is my very first sweater, as well as Ranunculous. I did a winter 100% wool Ranunculous, and I plan on making a lot more.
And I have yet to do it.
You would love it. It's a lot of fun. The gauge is so, what do they call that, small? Is it a small gauge? Is it a large gauge? No, I guess it's a large gauge.
Yeah, I would think it would be large
Which
because it changes. Yeah.
It allows for a lot of variety in yarn type. So you can make it in fingering, worsted, bulky, whatever.
Yep.
And so that's why people, I think, love it, is because you can really make one for every season, which is what I intend to do. But this one was made actually out of yarn I got from Lisa's shop
Yep.
when it was open. And
It's a linen.
It's a linen blend. And I did do it in a big open gauge so that I could wear a tank underneath it. And it's a size 10 US 10 needle. And it really is so drapey. I would love to make another one of these out of Zoe, but make it a smaller gauge, which means I'm going to have to do some algebra to figure out what size to make, which will be another, that'd be kind of fun to do though. But
I know a girl that can help you with that.
this is a great first sweater. And I say that because there's so many YouTube tutorials out there. Well, particularly out of Sun Dragon. What's the name of that yarn shop in North
Fiber
Carolina?
Arts, Sun Dragon.
She
Fiber
has
Arts.
taken the different stitches for the lace and explained it. But
It's so pretty.
and it goes so quickly because once you get done with this, then it's literally just stocking it all the way down.
So beautiful. Aw.
I love it.
Yeah, Kyle, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Thank you.
And the color is really good on you.
Thank you. Thank you picked out the color for me. You helped me pick out the linen for it.
That sounds about
You
right.
bought the same linen
I
yarn. I don't know if you
sure
actually
did.
made it though, did you?
Nope,
You just helped me along the way.
I did.
Yep. So it's a good memory.
That is a
Love
good
that.
memory.
Mhm.
Thanks for
You should do
wearing that
another
today.
another sweater class for beginners. Of course, now we might choose a different sweater. We might do the Playdate.
Oh my
Or
gosh, the Playdate would be
The Tolsta would be another good one for beginners.
the Playdate.
Yeah,
It would
the
be a good
Playdate.
one.
So we have had a tremendous amount of new arrivals this week.
Yes, it all came at once. Again. Again. Okay, what do we want to start with? Let's start with we'll start with this one that says it's closest. Okay, so we got a Rios restock and added a couple of new colorways. So this one is called Arco Iris. I love that.
I love that too.
And then Jupiter, which I might have already been on the shelf. Cosmos.
This is the color that I'm making my
Yes.
crochet vest out of, the Agnes.
Yes. Yes.
I love that
It's
color.
so pretty. For Eli, she needed some, Eli needed a restock in this Almond Blossom.
Another beautiful color.
It is very pretty. This one sold out within days. Sunset. We only have 2 of those because it was a special order for someone. Pines. Siri. This is one of my favorite ones. Like these two together.
Did you do a hat out of Siri?
I'm
you-
still doing a
for
hat out of
Brian?
Siri. It's still on the needles. It's probably never going to get finished. And then this one was in my stash at home, and it's called Sandbank. But Julia fell in love with it, so I went ahead and put an order in
I'm
there.
going to
for-
make a Look Squirrel cardigan by Casapinka out of this. I just
Speaking of
love that.
Casapinka, she should be releasing a pattern on Saturday. So that's always a hot hit, I think.
It is, yeah.
So Rios is back in stock on the shelf.
And you've sent me a pattern for a 1 skein of Rios. There's 210 yards in here.
Yes.
And you found a 1
Worsted weight.
skein Wonder cowl.
Yes.
And so I'll be posting that later, I think, in stories with some of these colorways with it, because I think this would be so pretty with it.
And everything that you do like that, send it to me so I can put it in the
These
newsletter.
two together, you guys.
Oh, it's so good.
Pretty.
It's so good.
I love Rios. That's one of my top favorite yarns. Top 5 yarns. Love it.
I agree. I don't know what it is, but it's like so squishy. So squishy.
Do we get
Okay.
to lift this
yes.
up?
Okay. Yes. Another restock and a few new colors of Sammy, which is 100% Peruvian cotton, I believe. Organic Peruvia
This
Pima
one's
cotton.
new, this blue. I'm trying to pick out colors because I want to make, I think in the last episode 19, I talked about, this is a new pattern. That's an Intarsia pattern by Laura Penrose. And I want to make this out of, because she recommends making it out of a cotton yarn.
And I
so-
asked you to wait because we were getting new colors in. Yes.
You did. You've got some
So good.
gorgeous new colors. So now I have the hard part of choosing what 2 colors to actually put together.
We have a couple of females that will walk through our door today that will be glad to help you pick out colors.
That's true. We do have some talented people that are just naturals.
Yeah.
They might be.
Yep,
Did I? Okay.
I think so.
I love these, and it's
So
so
beautiful.
soft.
It's
and
so soft.
didn't Nancy pick this yarn out to do a tank out of?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's knitting it or crocheting, but no, there was another one that she picked.
It might be
Oh,
sold
maybe
out.
it's all gone.
Did you get the hot pink? That's it.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
So pretty. Love, love, love. It is so soft. So that is Sammy.
So that arrived. Okay, here we go. Here's your next favorite.
Yes.
All right, a whole new bucket worth of Zoe. I know.
Does that look good on me?
Heck yes,
I
it
always
does.
feel like I'm shopping. My sister bought this colorway, this pinkish.
Yes.
What is this called?
Morganite?
This Morganite? Yes. You're so good.
Dang.
She's going to make a summer tee out of this.
Perfect.
Crochet.
Crochet tee. Okay. White's always good. Purple.
Amethyst.
That's really showing orange, but it is really not orange.
More peachy.
It's peachy.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think it's called Peachy Keen. Indeed it is. And that mustard.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at those together. We need to come up with something that would have stripes
And
in
then
it.
we have a random red thrown in. But look at the red and the mustard.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a pretty Tolsta, striped Tolsta.
And you know what? I was going to do Tolsta stripes, and I think I put them back because I'm just not there yet, but I think it's going to be these two.
Ooh, which one is your main?
I think this one.
The mint? Yes. Ooh, that'd be pretty.
I think so.
That'd be very sharp.
So Zoe is in stock.
And I love Zoe.
It's
I'm
always
knitting
good.
something out of it right now, and it is so soft.
And it gets softer with time, yeah?
Yeah, it sure does. Because it almost has like a waxy feel in the skein, but then once you start using it, it
Softens up. Yes, it does. Okay. And then 3 new colors of cotton merino. So one of these was your color.
Is it this one?
I think it was.
Amethyst?
Amethyst. And then we got
Yes.
sapphire, and then this pinky color, which is rose quartz.
Which one did Casey pick out? Isn't she going to make a cardigan or a Felix? I remember her looking at these for
I feel like she chose the pink.
this one.
Casey, remind me, did you choose the pink?
And this is the shadows.
Yes.
The new cotton merino plus shadows. And I made, and Casey and Kyle and Melissa made the Sophie hood out of this one right here.
Melissa bought
So soft.
the original cotton merino. Yeah, I thought so, Casey. Melissa bought the sagey like color. It's actually called Celadon, I think,
okay.
but it's not the shadows version. It's just the regular. So she's gonna make a Sophie hood too.
Pretty.
Awesome.
I love those.
And then we got a restock. I didn't even pull it. We got a restock of the Noro, the yellow that I did my play date out of, because all of the Noro Compito is either back ordered or they're releasing new colors that are only pre-order. So I have placed some orders, but it'll just depend on when it comes. But the yellow is back in stock, and Melissa bought some yellow to do a play date. She's already cast her play date on.
did she?
Yes. So we'll be all kinds of twins and triplets and quadruplets. And
I love that. I love it when we all are making the same thing and then wearing it.
yes, how cute will we be?
You need to have like a group photo.
Yeah.
Group photo.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Let's go on an adult play date and take an adult play date photo.
100%.
Where can we go?
Let's do that. Somewhere here in Winder. I need to make a reel about it when you're coming to LYS here in Winder, of all the different places you can go.
Yes, so fun.
The coffee shop, that restaurant. You gonna tell them about your lipstick?
Lipstick from Paris. Thank you, Melissa. Fancy pants.
Make sure we have it all.
Yep.
Oh, and then the book club.
The book club.
And you're almost done with the book
I
again.
am almost done with the book again.
And Kyle started reading it too, she said.
Gazebo play date.
Oh,
That
that's
would
a
be
great
cute.
idea.
Yes.
We could have tea at the gazebo.
How adorable. And we can
Let's
go
do
eat
that.
really healthy food at
Barbecue? Just
no.
kidding.
That sounds good too. Pura Vida. Which is like, they do like acai bowls and stuff.
They do what?
Acai? Acai
Oh,
bowls.
okay. Are they on the main street?
They are right behind the gazebo.
Kyle said, who did it? Who done it? Just kidding. Don't.
Oh,
don't
oh,
do
oh, oh, oh,
spoilers.
oh.
She
The
read.
book. I thought she meant her play date. I was like, dang, that was
She's-
fast.
I think
No, the book.
maybe.
You're
okay.
right. You're right.
She was doing the audio.
She said it was so good.
And it's what we're talking about, you guys, is Maggie
Sorry.
Sefton. There's a series, a knitting mystery series.
Yes.
And starting in June on a Tuesday evening, we're going to be getting together from 5 to 6 and doing a knit plus book discussion.
Correct.
And eating. I'm going to
Cinnamon
make
rolls,
the cinnamon
right?
rolls, which is one of the recipes that's actually in that first book.
Yes.
So, but
They've eaten cinnamon rolls again.
make sure to follow along with the newsletter so that you will not miss out if you're interested in doing the book club. I didn't bring my book with me today, did you?
Nope, it's at home. It is called Knit One, Kill Two. That's book 1 from Maggie Sefton. I don't know if you said the title, but Maggie Sefton. Knit One, Kill Two. Remind me, because I've never actually participated in a book club. I've taught book clubs with children, but I've never been in an adult one before. I'm assuming that when we meet for the first time, the book already needs to be read.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have until like mid-June-ish, early June-ish to get the book and read it, and then join us, and we'll make that date known as soon as we get it hammered down. Corner Bookstore, I mentioned this last week, and Auburn has offered sweetly to order the book for anybody that needs it, and I think they said it was like $6.50. So if you need a copy,
nice.
it's not too late to
true.
come on in.
So Sandra, what are the things that you're loving this week?
Okay, so I have this friend. Her name is Melissa. Some of you know Melissa.
She's the best enabler.
She is the world's best enabler. That's exactly the word for it.
And she just got back from Paris.
She did. But she and some other ladies, Barbara, Michelle, Gabby, we had a new lady, Molly, that came in and joined this Saturday for spinning. And I asked Barbara and Michelle if they would be so kind as to just kind of walk me through some spinning before actual spinning day, because spinning day gets a little...
Were those your hands in the reel that we posted about Saturday spinning?
Yes, mine and
Those are
Casey's.
Those were Casey's hands?
Casey started
Casey
to...
is spinning? Casey, I didn't know that.
Do you remember me saying that Melissa's the world's best enabler?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So what I'm loving right now
Oh my
is
gosh.
spinning.
Sandra, you made this?
I did. And this one is actually decent-ish.
Wow.
Decent-ish.
So how hard is this? Because it sure looks complicated.
Okay. So, all right. Okay. Let's back up. I tried it on the spinning wheel months and months and months ago. And Melissa said, have you ever ridden a bike before? Because the wheel kept going backwards. And I was like, I don't know. I could pedal or treadle. They call it treadling. And it would go. And then as soon as I added fiber, it went the opposite direction. And even Dad, who's my biggest cheerleader in life, said, you probably should just quit. I don't think he's ever said those words to me ever about anything. So I gave it up. I was like, it's just not for me. And then Barbara and Gabby both brought in these little tiny electric spinners called Nanos. And so they learned to spin on those little bitty electric Nanos.
Was your first one electric? Or you were
No, my first
controlling the
one was
wheel?
the wheel, the spinning wheel over there, the Ashford.
Oh, okay.
Which, nothing to say against Ashford. There's nothing wrong with it. It was me, for sure. But they have since upgraded to an Ashford electric spinner. And they were kind enough. Barbara let me borrow her little Nano, and Gabby left her Nano for Casey to practice. And so we're using that. With that being said, it can be slightly frustrating, and Casey and I read some reviews last night. The uptake, where the yarn gets sucked into the hole,
Uh-oh.
sorry, for lack of better terms, it's supposed to get fed into the little hole to get wrapped around the bobbin. The uptake is not always great on the Nano. There's a lot of tensioning issues that you have to adjust. And it's a beginner machine. That's what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is gorgeous.
So we're trying on our Nanos.
Is
but
this moss fibers fiber, or is that something else?
I think there's moss fibers in here. Yes. I have so many bobbins going because I get frustrated with the nano and switch out my bobbin and start over with new fiber. But yeah, I think this is moss
So
fibers
what's
from
the
Gabby.
next step after doing this?
So you take, theoretically, you have 2 bobbins of the same colorway. Or not. I mean, it could be different. But then you take these bobbins and then you ply them together and twist them to give that marled, twisted look. So it's like a 2-ply. Because right now this is just 1 strand.
Oh.
And so I'll take this with another bobbin and ply it together. And then...
On the same machine?
Yes. But you have to have something, a contraption called a lazy Kate that holds your bobbins. And then you just pull both strands from 2 bobbins and spin them together. You're basically spinning, but you're not spinning. You're just plying.
Interesting. And then you can knit with it or crochet.
Then
you can use it.
Barbara. You have to, Casey was telling me all the things last night. You have to get it off the bobbin. Good morning, Melissa. I have your lipstick
Melissa.
on, Melissa. We were
Did
just
we say
talking.
hi to Luann?
Hi, Luann. I'm sorry, I missed you, Luann. I was just talking about you, Melissa, being the world's best enabler because we're talking about the spinning. You have to put it on a nitty knotty and turn it into a skein or a hank.
A nitty knotty?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, it's a whole nother thing. See what I mean? Like this is a whole nother hobby. This is a whole nother hobby. You nitty knotty it up into a hank and then you bathe it and then you whack it.
It sounds violent. Get some frustration out.
And then you hang it to dry. And then it's ready to be knit with. Like
so
it's
there's
a
a few more stages
for sure.
this to go.
Yeah, and I am, right now, the only thing uh-oh, look what she said. Yeah,
no,
buddy. Yeah, we've already ordered fibers.
What do you mean?
Casey and I have already ordered fibers
Okay.
from different places to try different like fibers to see what we, just, oh my God. So when we go to these festivals and we say, we don't need any yarn,
You're
because
going
we
to
really
fiber.
don't. Now we can
but
buy
you
fiber.
know how chunky that fiber is. Like that alone will take up a suitcase.
Uh-huh. Or we ship it home.
True.
So anyway, it's super addicting. And all I'm doing right now is practicing because there's a whole, you draft and uptake. Uptake is my enemy right now on this little nano. But you draft and it's all a learning process, just like holding knitting needles or crochet hooks, and you have to build that muscle memory. So right now, I'm just building muscle memory. I don't anticipate making anything out of anything right now.
I think that's why spinning it will not work for me.
Why is
Because like when I did crochet, I had to jump right into the project. I don't want there to be too much, and I know practice makes perfect, and they're truly, when you're into your hobby, and it's
right.
Definitely you want to learn and all this kind of stuff, you really do have to start from the beginning. But I just don't want to do that. There's too many things I'd rather knit.
Casey said the same thing last night. She was like, I'm
And
not
here
used to
she
having
is.
to practice. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I know, but it will get easier. It's already gotten easier. It definitely got easier from a wheel to this little nano. I think trying to pedal my feet and draft and all the things, it was just
So now we know what
much.
to get you for your birthday or for Christmas.
What's
a
that?
nano, your own nano.
No, I'm nope, skipping right over the nano and going straight for the Ashford because I feel like it'll be more it won't be as frustrating. And I think a lot of times we get frustrated and we just stop.
Yes.
When it's really the tool, it's not necessarily you.
Oh, good point.
And so I have watched these ladies at this table with their Ashford e-spinners, and it makes all the difference in the world. And so
an e-spinner is what you want. Ashford e-spinner.
just go
Should I
ahead.
tell
Just
Santa?
go ahead and look that up. It's no, I'm already ordering it.
I'm going to go find Ross the boss. Let him know.
Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna. Well, so that brings me to another thing.
Sleep and spin.
Yeah, sleep and spin, knit and dye, and all the things.
Oh, that's true. How are you going to get it all done?
I'm not gonna sleep. I'm start
No need for
taking street drugs and get really high all the time. That brings me to, we're gonna start. I'm hoping, I've already put in my application to Ashford to start carrying their products. Because we do have people that come in and want to spin, they want to weave, they, you know, and they carry lots of things. So hopefully we'll start carrying their things in the shop. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a long to do about what I'm loving. Sorry. It's a whole new project.
That's okay. Mine will be a lot quicker.
What are you loving?
I am loving mini skeins. Of course, you have, we can't see it. I guess YouTube can see it behind me, but you have put together a lot of different, of course, you can buy them individually. You have another basket up front by the door that shows them individually. But I have been loving mini skeins. All of the
What are you
projects,
doing with them?
all the scarves. I mean, there's so many different things we can do, right? In fact, we made a card, a list of patterns.
That was
just in
so
case
good.
anybody is interested. We have some patterns here with our mini skeins. If you need ideas.
Squish the air out of the bags. I thought I did. Why am I doing this?
The pattern, this is kind of, I heard,
Is it crinkling? Is that why you want me to squish the air? I don't know.
the pattern that I'm wanting to do is the woodblock mitts by Ysolda Teague. Did I say her name correctly? I know it. Ysolda. But it's got like that quilting square in the glove.
That's so cute.
They say like it's rated a pretty high difficulty.
Oh, geez.
So I figure that, because I think there's a lot of picking up stitches and mitering and things like that.
Wouldn't this be intarsia?
Well, that's what I was wondering, but I don't think so. Like reading, I mean, I could be wrong, because never
intarsia.
quote me.
Is it crochet or knit?
Isn't it? This is knit.
Oh,
Seamless, but yeah, I mean, it has a pretty high difficulty. Doesn't say intarsia. Wonder why wouldn't you just do it in intarsia? But you're literally having to do your triangles and then pick up stitches and make a mitered square. To me, it just sounds
oh my gosh, look at that bottom
fun.
picture.
I love
Show them the bottom picture.
challenging things like this. And those
Look how cute that is.
quilting squares are so popular. So to see them in the knitted gloves, excuse me, I just think that's a project for me that I would 100% be about.
Okay, I'm gonna let you be the guinea pig on that one, and if it,
And
because that is adorable.
Isn't it?
Those
It
are
is.
adorable. I love it.
you have all the mini skeins for it.
Yes.
So works in progress, moving along.
Okay, y'all.
Sandra.
I really. All right, so Emma sent us a kit for local yarn store day, and I had 2 weeks to cast it on and get it finished as a shop sample for Saturday, and it is still going. So it has been taking all of my time.
In your defense, is a huge.
It is huge,
project.
and it's slow going for me. It's gonna be beautiful, and I'm excited, but it has taken my time to where I haven't really done anything else. Barbara, I love you, but that between the shawl and the light, I'm dying. Okay.
It is hot. If I
to-
pass out, you guys, don't be alarmed.
I told her that I would call 911, but I would stop the videos first, and then she told me, "No,
It's
don't stop the
content.
video. It's
Don't
content."
pass out. Keep the camera.
The marketing director said, "It's content. Let them see me have a stroke on camera." The Portage Bag has made no progress, I don't think. So it's still the same.
Are you having fun with this Portage Bag? I know there's quite a few of you guys have been knitting this. Well, you're
want to
pausing way
be-
too long
I
for
want
this
to be having fun. There are.
You've got to be halfway through with this,
No,
though,
ma'am.
so-
No, not even close. There are, I think, 17 diamonds. I think, and I'm on 3. Like it's.
17
I-
rows of diamonds.
I think, because it's
And bobbles,
mostly
right?
it's mostly diamonds, and then there's a little stockinette, and then there's bobbles at the top. And it's not hard. Again, I think it's just like, okay, it's a good there's nothing else to work on kind of project for me right now. Now, with that being said, it's adorable, and I want the thing. I want it, so it will get done. I just don't know when. So that's one. You want to do one of yours? Do you want to take turns? Or
Sure, we can take
Okay.
turns. Let's see, what do I have?
Portage
Oh, okay. I gotta move the cotton
Oops.
semi because all my stuff is over here. But knitting with Zoe is the River Poncho by Dando Design. And I'm doing this one down here because there's 2 different, this one right here has cables, or you can just do it straight across, which is what I've done. And I'm almost done with my second
Wowza.
Zoe here. And
Do you think it's going to take 3 or will you be done?
I'm going to have to go right into that first one. Yes, it's going to take 3,
Okay.
but just barely. Just barely.
Okay.
But it looks like a little skirt right now, doesn't it?
So you can back.
This has been so much fun. And there's another t-shirt that does the drop stitches. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm going to cast that one on soon. I almost cast it on yesterday.
Look at you.
Because it was a lot of fun. I think it would be really cute with our baggy breeches. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Well, Suzanne did a...
Jessie Mae Designs, I think, is the one who's wrote the pattern.
How new is it?
It's not the Rift.
Oh, that might have been the one I'm thinking of.
Maybe it is the Rift. Let me look it up on my... Let's see. Does
5
anybody-
rows of diamonds and 4 rows of baubles.
Well, that's much better than 17.
Why did was I being a little dramatic? Possibly. It feels like I always do
Definitely
diamonds
not the
forever.
Rift. I have the pattern. I'm so sorry, you guys. What would that be? Just put in here T?
I just
Outline
hard.
T. You guys familiar with the outline T?
Yes, this is the one
This one right
Suzanne
here.
did. Uh-huh.
Would that be pretty with Zoe as well? It's a fingering.
Ooh.
You can. I've heard people use Zoe for DK or fingering because it's got.
That's
thick
pretty.
fin.
That's pretty with
And it is naturally cropped.
It's a V-neck.
Yes.
Dang it. I don't like a V-neck.
It's bottom up,
Oh, flip.
and then you have to.
She's
separate.
saying all the wrong words.
I know, but it's so cute. Has anybody else made this before? Give Julia all your UFO and let her finish them. She's so bad. I don't like
I
to
love
do
that.
things for other people, though. That's the problem I have.
I would never
I'm a selfish
anyway.
knitter.
I know, and I would never anyway because I'm a control freak that wants to do it myself. So,
Yep.
okay.
So that was the river poncho.
Okay.
So now we're going to go back to you.
All right. What's next? Oh, lemonade sweater. Again, has not made any. None. And Sweet Rachel is almost done with hers. Like, I think she is done, but she's going to go back and add some length to her sleeves.
You posted it on Instagram,
right?
didn't you?
Yes. But
So pretty.
she texted me this morning and said, my sleeves are going to be 3/4 length. And I was like, look, I got some leftovers. I'm going to let you have. Just make them as long as you want. So she's going to rip her binding or her cuff out and add some length to her sleeves. But this is it, y'all. And it's not hard either. And it hasn't grown
You've
very
got a
much.
lot going on.
It's okay. After a local yarn store day, I'll start catching up. But it's a good one. I like this little pattern. It's fun. And Casey is working on her socks, and they're looking cute. You
I posted
a
that
picture.
in stories.
Love that.
Yes.
So
I
good.
love sharing all the whips that
Me too.
all the makers have. Okay, so let me turn the page.
Back and forth.
Oh, okay, so I cast on
So good.
my second Tolsta tee, and I'm going to do a smaller size than my first one. And I'm using the Pima
And tell
Cotton,
them again
Ultimate
why you're
Pima
doing a
Cotton.
smaller size. Because you felt like you had too much fabric in your like armpit
In the
areas.
armpits.
Yeah.
After the increases here, and then it was even this has kind of got. I'm sorry, I'm kind of learning.
That's
Because
okay.
for sweaters and everything, but there's just way too much fabric right in here. And I think what I did is just went too long
Yes.
in my increases.
Oh.
So I did a smaller size to help mitigate that. And this is out of the
That
cotton.
fancy word.
And I know, right? This is the first time I've
You
knit.
didn't have a stroke. You just said mitigate.
The coffee is kicking in. I think that's what it is. But the softness of this Pima cotton, this is my first pure cotton garment that I'll have made. And there's going to have stripes. There's a cream. This is Juniper Moon Farms
Ultimate Pima. Yep.
And I love it.
We love Juniper Moon. Like,
And I cast this
I
on
have yet
yesterday.
to have a yarn that I don't like.
It's so pretty. I love it.
The drape is good.
Yes, the drape. I mean, I could tell immediately when it was on the needles
Good
as I was
morning,
casting it
Cheryl.
on. Hey, Cheryl. So soft. So that's going to be
Oh, I'm so
comfortable.
excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm wondering, because, okay.
What?
No.
You're going to do the Tolsta.
I am,
But you're going to do it in Zoe.
But now I'm thinking maybe I'll,
No,
no.
you'll do it in cotton.
I don't know. I gotta finish some,
we can
like a million things first.
Oh, let's not forget this. Okay. Back to you, Sandra.
Back to me. Okay. So, because our first play date was so fun and so good, the Playdate tee, adult Playdate tee, I wore mine last week, the yellow one. I went ahead and cast on my second one out of the pink. So this is the Noro Compito. Unfortunately, all the pink is now sold out. Hopefully we'll be getting some more in, but it's fun. And Lori's working on hers. She's doing her Playdate tee out of Tilly.
Oh, that's right.
We worked on her short rows yesterday, and she is now on her increases, and she's gonna be cruising.
Oh, she is
so
cruising.
That's her first sweater. This is a great first sweater pattern.
The adult Playdate tee.
Yes, very well written, very well written with bold instructions
And commas. Read the directions.
that apparently I ignore.
That's okay.
That's
We all
okay. I
do
got practice on my short rows. Melissa says we are spinning for the Playdate tee. Yes,
it. Ooh, so your third Playdate tee.
will be hand spun.
Hand spun, I can't
Shut
wait.
the front door. That's so exciting.
So my finished objects is, since we're talking about the
Playdate
Playdate
tee.
tee, this is what I just
Look.
finished.
It's done.
And like Sandra, I have my yarn for my second Playdate tee. So you know a pattern is good when you've already bought the yarn.
Yes.
Now, I tried to use as much as my yarn as possible because you and Casey ended up having like a half of a skein left, and I don't exactly understand how I ended. This is 22 grams. This is how much I have left of my Noro. But I did a size 5 and did it to pattern. So, isn't it cute? I'll be wearing it. I got to block it and then
a
I'll
tight
wear it.
knitter. I do know that.
I didn't check my gauge. I just did it. I just
Have you worn
knit.
it yet? Have you put it
I have
on?
not put it on. I need to block it. That's why I'm not wearing it today.
Okay. Oh
I should
gosh.
check my gauge though. I am super curious why I have so much.
And
yarn
Melissa's
left.
working on hers. Yes, she is. It's growing to. It is so fun. It is a fun little knit.
Is. I'm gonna wear my baggy breeches. I love saying that. My yellow baggy breeches.
I need to
This
wear my
next
yellow
week.
dress.
Wear yellow next Wednesday. The other finished object is actually from my sister. My
It's
sister
so cute.
crochets, and she made. This is a free pattern. If you go to their blog, crochet bunny basket called the Little Bunny Basket 073, and I just think this is
Jane
so
wants to know if you
cute.
added length to your sweater.
I did not, because it ended up only being 10 inches underneath my armpits. And if you measure from the back neck to the bottom, it's supposed to be 19.75, and mine is exactly that length after having the 5 knit 1 purl 1, right?
The neckline. Yep.
So I don't know. It has to
Look
be
how
my gauge.
cute these baskets are with the little plants on the inside.
Yes.
They're adorable.
So my sister made these crochet bunny baskets, and I had put it in my bag, so it's kind of scrunched a little bit. But isn't this cute with the little pom-pom tail?
The pom-pom
Because I had to bring it to show all you guys, and I think what I'm going to do is put a little plant inside of it. But she had it decorated with all the
It is
candies, Easter
adorable.
candies that we love.
It is
So
adorable.
cute. But she made them for her nieces and
Dad.
nephews, and one for my mom, and this one for me.
That was very sweet. Cammie, good job.
Good job, Cabby. So cute.
So adorable.
So those are my FOs.
I have no FOs.
That's okay.
I've been working hard on a
I'm
shawl.
working hard.
Good morning, Claudia.
Hey, Claudia.
All right.
And Pops,
Pops.
Dad. So let's see. Have we gone through everything today?
We knew it was
Crochet,
going to be
subscribe.
quick. Yeah.
Yes, it has been quick. Actually, it's been 48 minutes. I don't know how quick.
48 minutes on YouTube.
That's true. We do go live a little bit earlier on YouTube and do some kind of like just normal conversation.
what do you call that?
Shenanigans. Bloopers. Just conversation that we have.
Yeah.
And so to see that content, you'll have to go to watch the replay on the replay on YouTube. But that is also where we're going to post the patterns.
Yes.
Names and pattern designers will be listed there. But we hope that you guys will subscribe, share, and like, and comments. If you feel so inclined to leave us a comment, we love to see those. But our store hours, Sunday and Monday, we are closed.
And next Tuesday, we are also closed. Just this one Tuesday
Yes,
to
just next
recover
Tuesday.
from Saturday.
but usually 10 to 6 on Tuesday. Wednesday is our long day, 1 to 8, and Thursday 10 to 6, Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday, this Saturday is LYS Day.
Please come join us.
We'll be open from 10 to 6, and of course, we're always open 10 to 6 on Saturdays.
Yes.
Is that it, Sandra?
I think so.
Have we finished everything we needed to say? LYS Day?
Well, no, we didn't mention
What
that
did we
today is our it's not knit along. It's our open craft time from
Yes.
1 to 4. Then we'll take a little break from 4 to 5. And then we will be open again from 5 to 8 for our second open craft time group. So yeah, come join us today.
Hope that you will come see us and come say hi to us on LYS Day this Saturday. I'm excited to be celebrating.
And if you're a spinner or a wannabe spinner, come. That counts as crafting. If you want to come and spin on a Wednesday, come spin on a Wednesday. This person would love to watch.
Don't you think you would pull yours out and start doing it too?
Probably so.
think you should. All the practice. Practice makes perfect. Sounds like you have a play date to be spinning for.
Apparently. Apparently. I hope I bought enough of one color to make a play date.
Well, there's plenty of
Fiber in the world.
that you can find it. You'll do it. Can't wait to see that.
Excited. All right, guys, we love you. We thank you for hanging out with us on your Wednesday morning and your Wednesday afternoons. We'll see you Saturday, if not before then, for local yarn store day. And we hope you have a great week.
Yep.
Thanks.
See you guys later.
Casey's most certainly done. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.